Welcome to Ignite Success with First Coast Women. I'm your host, Snowden McFall, professional speaker, author, and coach. And here you're going to meet terrific women who kindle new ideas, spark change, and fire up our community. I am so excited about today's show because you're going to meet three extraordinary women who are truly having an impact on the Jacksonville community. If you've ever wondered whether one person can make a difference, you'll know that you can when you watch these three women. Ellen Wiss is here to tell us about Read USA and how reading can stop poverty. You'll also hear from Kristin of Rethreaded, who is helping with victims of human trafficking. And you'll hear from City Councilwoman Pittman and all the great things that are happening with the Clara White mission. And I'll share with you some tidbits about why vacation is so necessary to your stress relief. So sit back, relax, and be inspired by Ignite Success.
And let me tell you about my friend Craig O'Neill. He's the official photographer here at Buzz Media. He specializes in commercial photography for all those kind of needs. Check him out online at CraigO'NeillPhotography.com. And if you're lucky, you get a sweet lid like I have.
Welcome to the Blazing Trails segment of Ignite Success. With me today is Kristin of Rethreaded, who has made a huge difference in the lives of women who have been trafficked, both here and in India. Welcome, Kristin.
Thank you.
So I'm not sure if people don't know your story because you've done so much, but I know you started in India. Tell us a little bit about that.
So I worked with women in India in a red light district where there was 10,000 women and girls. So
wow.
30% underage, so 3,000 girls that were under 17. So I sat with women for 2 years, listened to their story, and I was like, I can't sit here and listen and not do anything. So we ended up starting a business there in India to give women a way out. When I left in 2008, there was 30 women, and now it employs 120 women.
That's wonderful. So 120 women got off the streets, no longer being trafficked, and they have full gainful employment.
Yes, and they're part of a new community with women who are surrounding them, loving them, supporting them. It's beautiful.
Oh, that's wonderful. And then you came to the States and you started Rethreaded. How many years ago?
7 years.
Wow, look how much you've done in 7 years. This is a trailblazer, folks. She has done so much. So tell people what Rethreaded does. I know you're wearing some of your clothing right now, and you have some of these wonderful gifts, so tell us.
So Rethreaded renews hope, reignites dreams, and releases potential for survivors of human trafficking through business. So we do long-term employment, and we couple that with mental health services, case management, and job training, because you can't start a new life unless you have access to a new job and a new community.
So not only are you giving these women a place to work and getting them off the street, but you're basically assisting them with the mental health issues that result from human trafficking too. 100%
of our women come from severe complex trauma, which takes years, sometimes a lifetime to overcome.
Right. Right. And you got featured recently on Project Runway, is that right?
Yes, because in-house we have an upcycling company, and we're part of Southwest Airlines and their upcycling program. So we upcycle airline seats, leather airline seats, and new products.
Wow.
So about a year ago we got a phone call and they're like, yeah, we think we just got you on an episode of Project Runway.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
Oh, it was so
amazing.
cool.
It was amazing. So we got to work with the winning designer, this red bag right here. That was based off her design. So she flew down, she helped us create a whole new line. So this bag, the blue barrel bag, are all made inspired by designs from Project Runway.
Oh, that's so exciting. So having that kind of exposure on an international show, what has that done for Rethreaded?
Well, first of all, it was a lot of fun. We got to be on the New York Times, Forbes, Seattle, Miami Times. I mean, just like amazing press. And it has just elevated. First of all, it just created this momentum.
Yes.
Like suddenly people were talking about Rethreaded. We just created all this momentum. This month we're in the Southwest Airlines. Like if you're flying Southwest in March, you'll see an article about Rethreaded and Project Runway and Southwest Airlines. So
that's so fabulous.
It is just kind of elevated and is allowing us to have a platform to push to the next level. I think that through this momentum, we're going to be able to help a lot more women.
Which is wonderful.
Yes.
So what you're hoping is to expand your facilities,
yeah.
yes, and do more for people.
We've gotten a building donated, so we're going to be working on that soon. We have our gala coming up. Yeah, so we think our dream is to never say no to a woman who's ready for work.
Which is wonderful.
Yeah, and in 10 years, we think we're going to be able to give direct services to hundreds of women and directly employ 100 women. So that's a lot of lives changed.
It is a lot of lives changed. And you were telling me that you now have these neat corporate gifts.
So a lot of
tell
people,
us about these.
A lot of people don't know about it yet. So if you own a company
Right.
and gift giving is part of your business model,
Right.
just buy your gifts from Rethreaded. So we make, like this is coffee from Rwanda, and we can have your logo carved into a wood block, and we can put your logo on this.
Wonderful.
We have a series of leather products, and we can put your logo on any of our leather products. So you get to feel awesome about giving your gift. Your company looks great. The person receiving it feels great. And then you're changing lives. So
And
everybody wins.
Does each of these, it does have a little bit of information
yeah.
about Rethreaded.
It has in our mission statement, it has a one-pager that explains the impact of the gift.
Wonderful.
Like it is, yeah, it's really special.
So it's a gift, it's a win-win-win.
It's a win-win-win. Oh my gosh, you get it, yes. It's a win-win-win.
That's awesome. That's
Sorry.
awesome.
Yeah.
And I know this weekend is Mukti, which
Yes.
is your big
The
gala.
gala sold out.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Over 500 people.
Oh, 500. And where is it being held?
It's going to be at the Glass Factory.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
And what
Amazing.
happens at Mukti?
So at the Glass Factory at Mukti this year, we'll have Melissa Nelson is speaking.
Oh, wonderful.
We're actually this year we're having a survivor's mother speaking.
Wow.
So a lot of times you don't get to hear the perspective of the parents when their children get into trafficking. And we'll get to hear from our mental health counselor. So it's going to be an inspirational night of hope where we're hoping people will get touched, and we will be able to raise a lot of funds to help expand all of our programs.
So if people want to get involved, if they want to donate, if they want to help in any way, what's the best way for them to do that?
The website is www.rethreaded.com. Follow us on social media because we're having a Women Empowering Women event in April. So we always have different and creative ways for people to be involved. If you want to give corporate gifts, go to our website and you can email us and you can donate there as well.
Thanks so much for being with us, Kristin, and
Thank
thank you for making such a difference in this community.
Thank you.
Coming up next is our Fuel the Fire segment.
Hey, let me tell you about my friend Craig O'Neill. He's the official photographer here at Buzz Media. He specializes in commercial photography for all those kind of needs. Check him out online at CraigO'NeillPhotography.com. And if you're lucky, you get a sweet lid like I have.
In today's Blazing Trails segment, you're going to hear all about reading and how important it is to eradicate poverty. With me today is Ellen Wiss, who is an award-winning professional and incredible philanthropist, past president of Women Giving's Alliance, and also the president of HomeCore Real Estate Development in Florida. Welcome, Ellen.
Thank you so much, Snowden.
So, Ellen, I know that there's a statistic about reading and that 2/3 of fourth graders who have trouble reading, what happens to them?
Historically, they have 2/3 that are not reading on grade level by the fourth grade end up in jail or on welfare.
Wow.
Yeah.
In jail and on welfare. So reading is critical to a life skill and to preventing poverty.
Absolutely.
And I know that you're involved in a number of initiatives to prevent poverty. One of them is No Zero Poverty.
Yep. No poverty jacks.
No poverty jacks.
Hashtag no poverty jacks.
So, and what is that all about?
That is a multi-sector, all-sector coalition movement to align all of the assets in our community that are in the space of trying to help impact poverty to work together on the same train to move the needle farther and faster. And We've been working together for 2 years, and we're we're in the anyway. We're looking to have a public launch by third quarter of this year.
Which is so exciting, so exciting. And I know, I mean, Ellen is involved in so many different organizations and so many other boards, but I know what's near and dear to your heart is being president of Read USA. Tell us about that.
So Read USA is a pretty simple, powerful answer to a very big social issue, which is poverty in our community and in our country. We're trying to get books in the hands of children and students who need them. And
so you told me 2/3 of families, impoverished families, have no books at home. Is that right?
Books. So
0 books.
2/3 of homes that are in poverty have 0 books. And think about it, they're when you are living below the poverty line, you're struggling to keep a lot of times keep a roof over your head, food on the table. So books, though these families care as much about their children in low poverty or in poverty as well as in affluent homes. So, but it's just a lack of resources.
Right.
So we're trying to bridge that gap with providing colorful book fairs where every student in the school gets to participate. We strategically place these book fairs right before the summer, right after they have testing. And so it's a celebration for them for working so hard on testing, and then they're the books that they get to own, take them home, and have a cultural experience over the summer. And this is a part of a year-round literacy commitment plan that we have with the principals of every school that we are in.
So right now you're in 16 schools, is that right?
Yes, we served 16 last year in 3 community centers, and this year we're anticipating to go into 35 Title I schools.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, and I know May, the week of May 20th is a really big week, and that's because
that's when we will be in all of the schools.
35 book fairs,
35 book fairs.
Wow.
So 7 a day.
Wow, wow. And so I know that requires an enormous amount of work, and you have assistance from Scholastic with the books, but you also need volunteers. You need volunteers to help with the book fairs. What's involved with volunteering?
Well, first I want to say what's most exciting about this is that it is 100% volunteer run, and so 100% of a donor's contribution goes directly to the books that get in the hands of these students.
So a donation of $10 provides 3 books to a child. Is that right? And only $10 you can get a child reading.
$10, right? And we have with that over 100% match from our partner Scholastic. So $10 is at least $20 of books that children own and take home.
So you're looking for volunteers for the book fairs. You're looking for donations, and the donations can be made at readusainc.com. Is that right?
Yes.
readusainc.com. And you're also looking for board members, I understand.
Yes, so we have a core board of 9, and these are champions who have been with or connected to the effort from the beginning, pretty much, including you. Thank you, Snowden.
I just joined this board recently, and it's very exciting.
I twisted her arm, and she's brought so much so quickly. So.
Thank you so much, Ellen, for all you do.
I have a gift for you.
You do? Woo, look at this. This is the Read USA shirt. Oh, I love it. Yay!
And our tagline, which is Readers Are Leaders.
Readers are leaders. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Coming up next is our Success Sparks.
Feel a new level of comfort with underwear for men. Created for men with an active lifestyle and designed for sports, work, medical, and everyday wear. Underwear for Men has a special patented drawstring pouch which allows you to adjust the perfect custom fit around your manhood. It allows you the separation you need and the support you deserve. The drawstrings adjust to isolate and support. The mesh pouch cools and comforts. The tailored fit won't rubber chafe. A tagless plush waistband sized to fit a man's waist, and materials that are quick dry and moisture wicking. Underwear for Men is available in all your favorite styles and colors, in briefs, trunks, and 6-inch and 9-inch boxer briefs, and in your choice of cottony, extra cool, viscose, or polyester fabrics. Underwear for Men. Support your manhood.
In today's Success Sparks, I have the privilege of being with another woman making a huge difference in the community, City Councilwoman Jacoby Pittman, who is also 25-year president of Clara White Mission and has done incredible things in this city. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. So excited to be here with you today.
So you have done so many remarkable things, and I know that you've won an enormous number of awards, and the most important thing is what you've done at Clara White Mission.
Absolutely.
So in 25 years, you've taken a fledgling budget, and now it's over $3 million.
Exactly.
And the impact you've had is enormous. Tell us about that.
Wow. Well, first of all, I'm just so excited to be there and to know the changes that I've done, not by myself, but with my board and my staff, that we've taken the legacy of our founder, Dr. Eartha M. White, to develop a lot of the social issues that was around 115 years ago, and we're still having those same issues.
Yes, unfortunately.
And so, expanding the food mission in terms of soup kitchen, in terms of feeding people, we're training and housing people, providing mental health and social services. And then we have a little entrepreneur where we have our cafe in partnership with St. John's Episcopal Church.
That's Clara's at the Cathedral.
You've
I've been there. I've been to all your things. I volunteered in the soup kitchen. I've been to all your things. You're doing all sorts of wonderful work.
So, a lot of it, Snowden's really out of demand,
right?
For the people that come to the Clara White Mission. And, I grew up in public housing, which was right down the street. So a lot of the people that come to the Clara White Mission are people that I grew up with.
Right.
And unfortunately, their paths were a little bit different. And I want to make sure that the Clara White Mission is a safety net for those who can't go anywhere else. So I want to make sure that I'm at the table and not on the menu when it comes to innovative program for the underserved in our community.
And I know one of those innovations is the White Harvest Farm. And what is that?
Well, White Harvest Farm is located in the Northwest Jacksonville area. It's an urban farm. It's right in the middle of a food desert community.
Which is so important.
Oh, my God.
Such an important piece.
Absolutely. Yes. And we are growing produce and have grown produce
organic.
And for some individual, it's really taking education and training, because a collard green is a collard green.
That's right.
So they don't know whether it's organic or it's traditional.
Means it doesn't have pesticides on it.
Yeah, exactly. But to be able to share that with them and how healthy it is for your body. And, there has been a lot of mortality in that district, just disparities that we want to come and provide to the families in the schools and in that district. We also have a mobile van that we go to the churches.
That's
so
wonderful.
we're able to provide that. But at the White Harvest Farms, we just got a grant recently to develop it into a full-fledged farmers market.
Oh, wonderful.
Prior to me coming into the city, I had been working on that for several years.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And not only that, we're going to provide a big beautification plan so residents in that community will know that something happens. So I really think the city of Jacksonville, prior to coming on as a city councilwoman,
yes.
yeah, but a shot in the arm like that means so much from an economic standpoint to those individuals that live in that community.
So you're now a city councilwoman and you're incumbent running again on March 19th. So what is your vision for the city? Because you've had such a big impact for so long. What's your vision?
Well, my vision, one, is to continue to do what I'm doing. I think I bring a fresh perspective for the nonprofits, because there has not been a representation on the council since Suzanne Jenkins. And I've had an opportunity to talk to her and bring the humanistic side of it. And, you know, with several cuts over the past years, that a lot of the nonprofits are working together to make sure that the gaps in services are being met for the homeless and veterans in our community. So, you know, it's easy to say what you're going to do before you get there, but now I have a seat at the table. I want to continue that. I have some innovative plans that I have for the district, and the only way that I can do that is that I am voted in. I was appointed by the governor, you know, a few months ago, and it has been a great opportunity working with the mayor's office and the city council as well.
So if people want to support your campaign, what's the best way to do that?
They can send it to the Jacoby Pittman campaign at P.O. Box 2028, Jacksonville, Florida 32203.
And then what's your website where they can learn more?
It's Vote Jacoby. I should know that, right? VoteJacoby.com.
VoteJacoby.com. Well, thank you for everything you've done for the city. We hope you'll be able to continue to do that great work. I know you will at the mission, no matter what.
Absolutely.
And you're one of those women who keeps our fire going. So
that's right. We keep it rolling, just like you. When I grow up, I want to be like you. Right?
We're a mutual admiration society. So
absolutely.
Coming up next is Keep Your Fire Burning.
Are you looking for a new employment opportunity, an employee opportunity, a company vehicle, paid holidays and vacations, a retirement plan? Please visit jackshandymanjobs.com. That's jackshandymanjobs.com to learn more and apply.
Today's Keep Your Fire Burning segment is all about vacations. What's the #1 killer of women? Heart disease. Did you know that if you take 2 weeks of vacation a year, you can cut your incidence of heart disease and heart attacks in half? That's right, in half. It's so important to take vacations. The study of women aged 45 to 60 showed that if they took 2 full weeks of vacation without phones, without laptops, they cut their incidence in half. So I want you to take vacations. They are so important. Sadly, a lot of people don't take vacations. 26% of the American population does not take a vacation at all. And there are people who are given no vacation time. Over 60% of people do not take all their vacation days, leaving almost 500,000 vacation days that are not used every year. So you want to take your vacation days, and you want to take time for yourself because it reduces stress, it improves your health, it improves your family closeness and your relationships, and it helps you be more productive when you come back to work. So often I have entrepreneurs that I'm coaching who are nearly on the edge of burnout say, I can't afford to take time off for a vacation. And the truth is you can't afford not to. Vacations are essential to your well-being, and they can help make you money. Yes, that's right. Vacations can help you make money. Strategic coach Dan Sullivan, who is a coach up in Canada, had his clients take more vacation days than they ever had, more free days, he called them. And he studied 3,000 of his clients, and he found that the more free days, the more vacation days that they took, the better off they did in business. When they doubled their vacation days, they doubled their income. Wow. So how's that happen? It happens because your brain needs downtime. You need 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night to detoxify the brain. But also, when you're dealing with problems, as you often are as an entrepreneur and a professional woman, you need time for your brain to process them and come up with creative solutions. So it goes like this. Have you ever been working on something and you've been frustrated and you just said, oh, okay, and you take a break and you maybe go for a walk or you socialize with friends or you watch a movie. And then later on, a few hours later, this incredibly creative solution to your problem emerges. That's because you took the time to let your brain rest. And then the creative center in your brain can come up with solutions. Expedia has done research and it's found that 93% of Americans who go on vacation come back feeling much closer to their families, feeling rested, happier, with greater well-being, and they're more productive when they return to work because they've had a chance to let their brains rest and they have creative solutions. So I want you to take care of yourself. I want you to go on vacation, and that's going to help you keep your fire.
Hey, let me tell you about my friend Craig O'Neill. He's the official photographer here at Buzz Media. He specializes in commercial photography for all those kind of needs. Check him out online at CraigO'NeillPhotography.com. And if you're lucky, you get a sweet lid like I have.
This has been Ignite Success with Buzz TV. Today we've had 3 incredible women who are making such a difference in our community. Kristin of Rethreaded is helping victims of human trafficking. Ellen Wiss is leading Read USA to stop poverty in the Jacksonville area. And City Councilwoman Pittman is wanting to continue to serve the community, and she will always do so as part of Clara White mission. I shared with you some tidbits about vacations and how important they are to your sanity and stress relief. This show is for women and about women, and we're going to be honoring women. Coming up on May 19th, we have the Top Women Igniting Success event, and we want your nominations for women you feel are igniting success in the greater Jacksonville community. You can go to the website jacksonvillebuzz.com and go to the link for the Top Women Igniting Success and nominate your favorite person who is making such a difference here in Jacksonville. We hope you'll take the tips and tools you've learned here today to get inspired, to make a difference in the area, and to ignite your success.